What's going on with your YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. All right, man, let's talk about NBA Live 16. Has it closed the gap on 2K? Well, it's definitely closed the gap on 2K15. I played a game and a half to know that NBA Live 16 is much improved. Now, let's not go too far with this. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not saying it's 2K, but it is what it is. It's NBA Live. Look, from where they've gone from 2 years ago to now is pretty remarkable. Where they were at 2 years ago was actually embarrassing, though. So it should have never been that. It should have never gone there. But yeah, graphically by itself, the game is just like leaps and above NBA Live 14, and it's looking way better than NBA Live 15. Gameplay is still quite not there. Now, what I can say is, as my boy, well, not my boy, but as George Bush would say, there's a lot of strategery involved. And what more can you ask for in a simulation sports game is some strategy. There's a lot of basketball strategy. You don't necessarily have to use it. I found it a little too easy to just bull your way to the basket or whatever. So that could be, that kind of stuff is tunable. But there's a lot of basketball going on in the game, and that's always good to see. Now, do I think it's as good as 2K? Absolutely not. I don't even think it's as good as 2K15. The animations are just still not there, man. Something with EA Sports and 2K, where 2K has these animations. So far, EA hasn't been able to capture the lifelike animations that 2K has shown us over the years. Now, the animations are just so canned. The one thing I did like is that I do think that this game has over 2K, and 2K can be too animation heavy because the animations are so good. Sometimes they extend for too long. NBA Live breaks you out of your animation, so you never feel like you're stuck, and you actually feel like you're playing a game, and you have control over it. Now, those are the things that I feel like NBA Live can do to actually have somebody say, now this won't be crazy to say, yo, man, look, I prefer NBA Live. It might not quite be there yet, but it is closing in where you can say, yo, man, I prefer NBA Live over 2K because, 2K be stretching out these animations. I lose control. NBA Live is free-flowing. But NBA Live feels more like a video game than 2K. I guess that's hard to explain. I don't want to call it arcadey, but it feels more like a video game than 2K. 2K can be so realistic at times. It just takes the control right out of your hand. NBA Live, what else did I like about it? There was a lot going on. I give them kudos for not canning the series after the debacle that was 14 and sticking with it, because now they have a product that you could tell it's going to get better year by year. And it does seem like, this is the thing, it does seem like their main strategy is focused on trying to actually simulate the game strategy wise. I think that's just a good move, man. All the extra gimmicks, they get worried about that, but as far as the gameplay goes, it's not gimmicky. It's not gimmicky gameplay. Everything that they've added and that they're talking about are simulation aspects of basketball. How they play out on the floor is a different story. Sometimes it just doesn't look great. There's a lot of things going on that I didn't really care for, but NBA Live 16, it is a viable competitor at this point. I made a video maybe 2 years back. Is it even viable? Yeah, it's viable, man. You can pick it up and play it and have a good time. Look, if it's not better than NBA 2K15, it's definitely not going to be better than 16. They did add the face scan. I'm mad that I sat up in here and yelled at my PS4 camera for like 45 minutes because it couldn't get my face scan right on 2K, and Live just said, yo, go ahead and use your cell phone. They just did that. That's dope. But overall, it's closing the gap, man. I'm not saying 2K has got something to really worry about, but yeah, this game is getting better. It's not as far as it was before. Shout out to NBA Live for actually giving us a much better product this year. All right, get active in the comments. Let me know what you think, and I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.